There once was a dream world in which familiar friends
Alrighty, welcome back, fellow gamers, to another edition of the Rats Cast. Cyber here, as always, coming to you once more from Disney's Dreamlight Valley. Oops. I hope everybody's having a good day or night or whatever time it is where you are at, and thank you guys all for joining me. I hope everybody is doing well. A nice PDA, please don't forget to make sure you have something to eat, get plenty of fluid, and if you have medication, make sure you take them, like I almost forgot to do. So give me a split second to take care of these bad boys. Okay, now that that's done, do apologize for being a tad bit late today. I was really hoping to start on time, but well, dinner was a little late getting here, and then it was a sloppy mess. My sister and nephew went out to do some chore running real fast, and they got back and they stopped over at Subway. They wanted to go to In-N-Out, but it just opened like a couple of days ago, and so the line to get into the dining room was like out the door. It's just ridiculous how many people are trying to get into this place. On time in your books? Well, thank you, Mr. Reese. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the water, even though I just drank some. Had to have it with my pills, you know. But yeah. So, they went to Subway instead, asked what I wanted, and I stupidly decided to go with the... Yes, I said that earlier. When I talked about the pills, I reminded everybody to make sure you fed and had plenty of water, because hydration is the key. Yes. Anyways, so they asked what they wanted. She was mentioning that there was a special for the teriyaki chicken, and I thought, oh, that sounds so good. Forgetting how sloppy that thing is, because they drizzle so much teriyaki sauce, and it's not like the like barbecue sauce where it's thick and it absorbs in the bread. This was just dripping out everywhere, and my fingers are sticky, and blah 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 blah, just dripping down my beard. Oh, what a mess. But it was so good. Oh, the price we must pay for such things, right? Okay, so as you can see, Merlin wants to talk to us about the Floating Island Festival. We have to do that, but first, we're going to talk to Pocahontas. Now, we're about ready to go into ad break. Do apologize for that. But while we are in ad break, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk to all of the peeps over on YouTube who are watching us after the fact. Hello, everybody over there. Thank you for stopping and joining the channel. I do appreciate it. YouTube.com/cyperrat for everything else I do here. As I got tons of games and tons of content over here stored for you guys after the fact from my streams that I do here. So there's a lot of content there for you guys to watch and enjoy because I have been doing this for a very, very long time. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are having a great time. And hopefully you guys will come back for more. And please don't forget, if you are enjoying this, to please follow along. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, all that wonderful jazz, because it really, really helps out the channel a lot. And I really do appreciate it. And as a small content creator like me, I could really use the help. Other than that, you guys, well, don't really have too much to worry about because, oh, we gotta talk to Remy first. Wait, let's take this off. We can't target her, but we can find her on our maps. I think she's at home, and I need some watering to do. I forgot about that part. I accidentally pulled a watermelon. Watermelon, not watermelon, a melon. Wow. A star melon. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Olaf. And I had to plant a new one, and I forgot to water the one. Lucky enough, I still have the magical water on me, so it's automatically going to grow fast. Don't have to worry about it. Oh, she's up here in the snow. Welcome back, community. Thank you guys for waiting for us. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and come over here and talk to Pocahontas. Yes, we are. We're going to talk to you right now about your something we need to do. Now, as you can tell, this is our final quest. We're getting ready to do the final missions for the Moontide celebration. Which I'm kind of glad I do this at night and I don't change this to daytime, because a lot of the times some of the festivals that we have or some of the other events would be better done at night or at dusk, and you do them during the day and you can't see the fireworks, you can't see a lot of the special effects, and things just don't look as beautiful as it would have been at night. And since we're doing this Tide celebration, you have all the blue glowing sparkles out in the water right now, and the water looks particularly gorgeous out in the ocean. So that's something we want to do. Okay, so a raccoon's return. That's what I thought we were gonna do. I figured that was the next part of the quest. Right, Sammy. It's almost time for the Moontide glow. Would you help me finish getting everything ready for the celebration? I'd be happy to. Thank you. I've been so busy. I know Remy has asked to speak with me. He's said it's urgent. Could you place these on Dazzle Beach for me while I talk to him? Sure. I'll come find you when it's all done. I gotta figure out where to put those.
Different somehow.
Yeah, because it is a different area. So earlier today, of course, like I said, we had to do the usuals. First off, before we finish this, we had the routine duties for today, which was, of course, hang out with, of course, Pocahontas. I had to feed a sunbird its favorite food, as well as one of the raccoons. Now, after the last situation I had, trying to feed 3 raccoons and not being able to do it because, well, even though technically blueberries are their favorite and they go crazy for it, the last time they didn't react to the blueberries. Certain ones reacted to other um, fruits instead. So I had all 3 of them and fed him each one in hopes that it would respond to something, just to make sure that was went through, because I didn't want the hassle with this and trying to find another one over and over again, because that would have been a pain in the butt. So now, of course, we gotta wait 6 more days for the next one, which I believe, yeah, uh, after day 13, we should have enough to get the house. Um, as for this, I screwed this up. I kept thinking it was days. It's not days it's asking me for. It's telling me how many, I mean, it says days on the thing, but it's like, it actually wants, goes along with the vault stuff too, because when I do certain paths and so that, that counts also. So it's like, okay, it was really weird how this whole thing works. I'm not even sure how this, because I had came in today to try to do this one, um, but it wouldn't let me. Even though it was day 4, it wouldn't let me come in and unlock it. At least not until I had all my routine duties done. So for whatever reason, they're tied into the routine duties, and I don't understand how that works. But yeah, as soon as I had all week 4 duties done, then I was able to come over here, like you saw right now, and unlock the flower. So when week 5 duties come up next week, that's why it says 6 days, because I have to wait till week 5 shows up. Not wait 6 days, and not technically 6 days in particular, but yes. It's really, really weird, because they made it sound like, this was day 1, this was day 2, this was day 3. No, this was week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and so on and so forth. So as soon as you get to all the weeks, that's when everything unlocks. So it was kind of confusing because, like I said, it looks like it's asking you to wait X amount of days. It's not waiting for you to wait X amount of days. In retrospect, it's actually telling you to wait till week 5. That's why it says 5, 6, 7. It's really, I don't know. It was a real weird situation, but we got that done. Oh wait, I forgot something. We want to come over here because, as always, we got the new stuff in. Now, I say new because in most cases, a lot of the stuff is old. And in this case, because of the Star Wars Celebration, which is coming up in a couple of days, and there's going to be a big celebration, of course, in Los Angeles for the Star Wars Celebration this year. 2 years ago was in China. But every May the 4th we're going to be having this now. Last year, of course, we got R2 and we got the Anakin Skywalker Jedi outfits. We got one of the Padme dresses. And this year we're getting Luke's tattoo, or Tatooine land speeder. We're getting the Tatooine market stall, the moisture evaporator like you've seen in his farm, and you're getting these desert archways and walls and stuff that you can use to build around your house. Then, of course, we're getting the sand path, both. I can't think of the word. My brain is skipping a beat here. Bordered and unbordered. Couldn't think of that word for some reason. Oh. And of course, the brand new Tatooine Desert House. Last year, of course, we got the Naboo house. Then, of course, we get the Naboo furniture set is available again, which I already have with my Naboo house. And speaking of the Naboo house, here is the Naboo set, which is the wallpaper, the floor, and, of course, the house itself, which it comes with a little robot that goes around and is watering the plants on top of the ceiling. And I can show you the house if you guys want to look at the house, because I do have it out. Then the Fennec Fox is here. I believe this is a returning item. I don't remember. Kind of cute, the big old ears and everything, but I don't know. I have so many pets, and unless it's something special, yeah. And of course, the Cozy Wood and Wicker House. This is another desert theme item. I have this up, of course, in my desert area between Wally's place and where the Skull Rock, what's his name? Where Mufasa is living. Then, of course, we have the whirling sandstorms. We got the small and we got the huge ones. And these, of course, what we saw in the Aladdin storyline when we went to the Aladdin world. These were the things that were blocking us from doing things. So now we can put up little sandstorms if you want to put up sandstorms. Then, of course, we got the return of the Padme Amidala lakeside gown, which she wears when she's with Anakin on Naboo. The headdress, of course, that goes along with that thing, and of course the shoes that she wears. Now, this year, however, we are getting the Padme Summer Meadow gown, which is the beautiful gown we see here. It comes with the ear bun hair and the braid. They got the tie in the back because her hair's in a ponytail. And of course, we got the we got the shoes for that as well. So these are all a part of the May the 4th celebration stuff. We also again have the BB-8 hat and the BB-8 himself, which of course already have. We have the R2-D2 backpack and of course the R2-D2 unit itself, returning also from last year. So basically everything that was put out for May the 4th last year and this year is now all together available. Last time they did everything in sections. Like they did I think the costumes one week, and then they did the house the next week with their costumes returning. I think it was just the... No, it was the house and R2, and then the costumes came the second week. And they kind of did the same thing. They had put out the BB-8, and they put out the new Padme dress and the new Tatooine items, and now this week they're bringing back all the stuff from last season's May the 4th celebration stuff, so everything's out together. I'm assuming this is going to be in effect all the way through, because when was the May the 4th, I think, is is Monday. So this will run from today all the way until the 5th of May, And so when the 6th of May comes out, and I always say beware of the return of the 6th. That is when the store will change and all the May the 4th items will be removed from the store. So if there's anything in here that you want from the Star Wars May the 4th event stuff available, you want to make sure you get it now before the end of the 5th because they will be gone. So make sure you get your stuff as soon as you can. I'll probably be picking up some stuff as of the 1st, as soon as I have the money to do so. Because I do want to get that. I don't really want to get the house, but I do want to get the house because I do want the wall set. And I want to get the other Padme outfit that I'm missing. Because that's all I'm missing. The rest of it doesn't really bother. And like I said, I don't like buying houses, but because these are very special houses, I want to have them. And I don't know if there's a floating island that is a desert biome, I might put it up there, and this way I just do a whole Star Wars decor theme up in one of the floating islands just for the fun of it, so I could use it for whatever I want if I take photos and stuff like that. I really should do the same with the Naboo house too. We shall see. Okay, moving on. Okay, again, the Anakin Skywalker Jedi set, like I told you before. The lightsaber. And then the Savannah table set. And I believe this has to do with the Lion King again. I think. I don't know. And, of course, the Agrabah Market stall set. Which I have these up in my desert area. Yeah, Agrabah Tower and wall set, of course. Which, again, you guys can see this in my... on my desert area. I pass through it all the time. The Raya and the Last Dragon Raya set. So it comes with the outfit she wears, the hat, of course, and then her hairstyle. Then, of course, we have the Mickey Cactus floral topiary again. This is another returning item. The Cactus House is another returning item. Kind of cute with the lights out. I think it's... The Scrooge McDuck vacation set. This is a very old item. I think this was originally a a Star Path item. I don't remember now, but it's a very, very old item from one of the earlier. I think it's year 1 or year 2. I don't remember which one. I think it was year 1 though. But yeah, this is an older set that we have here. And then, of course, the Jasmine Courtyard Fountain. Again, this is a returning item from when Aladdin and Jasmine first came to the island. Then, of course, the Turning Red May Panda Tail and Ears. So if you like that movie, you want to celebrate that movie, you can buy those. Those are returning because we had those during the Pixar event. The Pixie Hollow decorative watermill, which is kind of cute. The Kevin costume onesie, again, this was in the store when we had the uh, Pixar events. And I can tell you right now, if it was a Star Path, I would already have it claimed. Since I don't have it claimed, that meant this was a store item. And one I chose to avoid because I didn't think it was that great of an item. I didn't think it was worth the price, honestly. Okay, the bread and butterfly. Almost thought about picking him up because it's kind of cute. This, of course, is from the Alice in Wonderland set. When we got Alice in Wonderland in the Valley for the first time, even though it doesn't say Alice in Wonderland, that's kind of a football in their point. It should say Dreamlight Valley slash Alice in Wonderland because it is from Alice in Wonderland. The honey wand, and they have it down only as clothing, but this, of course, is supposed to be like basically one of the honey dippers. That if you have a honey pot that you put your honey in, and you have a little dipper so you can dip it in and pour honey into your drink, your hot coffee or whatever it is, your tea, whatever you're doing. That's what that's for. And in this case, it is a accessory item. It replaces one of the wand items that you have for. I think it's for when you do the you know what? I know it may just be a costume item. I don't know for sure. I thought it might be taking over one of the tools, but it might just be an item you have in hand. Okay, going on, we got the Bright Ambition Tiana outfit. Again, this is from Princess and the Frog, and this was the outfit that she wears in the movie when I think it's when she works at the restaurant, but when she's talking to her mother about, and she's singing the song about, her what her restaurant is going to be, and all the what have you, and the big dreams that she has. And it's a very big song that she sings in that event. The I Want song, as known. This is the outfit that she wears, of course. And, of course, this came out in the stores when, of course, she was first came to the Valley. They like to always come up with alternate versions of the outfits for some of the characters, especially when they first drop them. Then, of course, we have the bonus clothing chest, which I've already claimed, which was all stuff I already had, so no big deal there. And then, of course, we go back to the Springtime Deluxe Bundle, which I still have up in my plaza, which are about, you guys saw it earlier. So, Pocahontas is now here, waiting for me to set things up, and I'm trying to decide where the best place to set this up.
Well, the night sky's nice.
Look at all these beautiful... Ooh, maybe right here? Because it'd be right opposite the... And of course we have the celebrations of me from the summer close by, so we can have the fire pits. There we go. Very nice. I love this. This is so pretty. I don't know if I'm going to leave it here as a permanent. I might move it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I do like this a lot. It would just be like, where would I move it to? Because I want to keep it someplace where, it's going to look nice. But it's not going to be in the way of something else. Because I have so many things up here in this area that it's really... Oops. Really difficult to maintain a specific look with so much stuff going on. Like, maybe I can move that. I like having that there, but maybe I can move that. I don't want to move my beat set stuff, though. I like that here. Unfortunately, these beautiful blue sparkles are going to be going bye-bye very, very soon, which is kind of a shame. Because I really do love these. These are so cool. And I guess you can fish in them and you'll get, like, the special seaweed. Oh. Nope, just regular seaweed.
Oh, I don't want to mess.
At least this time I only got special regular seaweed. I think that one was too far away from me. Oh, a here and there fish. And the other algae. Okay, never mind. Let's go find Pocahontas now. I'm sure she's left the area. Knowing my luck. Oh no, she's still right here.
Would you help me with something?
Hi, Pocahontas. You have a good talk with Remy? Up, here he is now. Sammy, I'm glad you're here. I think we'll need your help with this particular situation. Did something go wrong? I'm afraid it's my fault. I had so much food prepared for the celebration that I had to get creative with storage. So I put some of it in the cursed cave to keep cool and accessible, but well, something ate it. Right in the first guess, Emmy. Sammy, would you search the cursed cave for me? I'd like to finish some small celestial celebration tasks. Of course. Thank you both. Now, I have time to finish up in my kitchen.
I enjoyed spending time with you.
I'm glad you, Donald. Happy you are happy with that. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Pluto. Hi, Fairy Godmother. I forget names sometimes. I'm passing these people up and like, hi, whoever you are. Okay, there's a present here. Why is there a present here? Aha. No, I don't want a pet. Go away. I'm trying. I may have to put these guys away because they're going to be driving me nuts. Okay, you just want to take a picture. Okay. Nope, I already have my dream snap done. Snaky, I don't need you in the way of my picture here, okay? Oh, ad break's gonna start. Didn't see that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I always hate when I feel like I'm gonna step on the snake's tail like that. So I have to walk over him.
Once you can navigate by the stars, they'll always guide you home.
Yes, ma'am. Where was that? There it is. Where's that one I saw earlier? Okay, so Pocahontas is where now? Ah, she's up there, coming down over here.
Oh gosh, it's getting late.
And she went up instead. Oh, seeing with Goofy. Hello, Goof. Okay,
Need
I'm gonna have to
anything
pick
from the
that
market?
first.
Is
Just
this
come
about
see
another
me.
adventure?
Oh, these glowing paw prints on the ground. I recognize those anywhere. They belong to Miko. He loves to eat. He must have eaten everything Remy put in here. It looks like the trail runs cold though. The paw prints stop very suddenly. That reminds me, before the forgetting, during the last Moontide glow, always get that wrong. I noticed something interesting. Well, everything about the moon glow is interesting. Yeah, that's true.
Wonderful.
That is true. The Moontide glow is in the water. It affects things around it, which is why the algae starts to glow. And when two of these things, or two of those glowing objects, are close to one another, they glow even brighter. So, if I bring glowing algae close to the paw prints, we may find the rest of the trail. I hope so. What if we made some Moontide glow necklaces? Anyone wearing them will be able to see the paw prints and can help find Miko. Good idea. I'll go gather some materials, including the glowing algae, to make the
The valley
necklaces.
stars are different somehow.
This valley truly is a place of dreams.
I don't think it's far enough.
Oh, Riley loves looking at the stars.
Did you know books are the windows to the world? I wonder what the doors are. Probably doors.
Wow, what was that? He shot across the water like that. That was weird.
That's what I'm talking about. Riley needs us to do our best today.
Keep getting the shovel by mistake.
Did you know you're practically everyone's hero here?
Yep.
Oh, the night sky's nice. It's sad that it doesn't last very long.
Sadness can be kind of funny sometimes. In a sad little way. I'm not sure if it's strictly the gold or if it's any ripple I gotta pull from. Because just fishing normally in the water is not helping. I'm only getting regular algae. And of course using the potion didn't help either. And I don't know if I should just be digging anywhere along the beach or if I had to dig up in the specific dig spots. Dang it.
This valley is so friendly, like a warm hug.
Ah, there's another gold one. Let's see if we can get number 3 coming up here. Barry, what is it, baby? I can't play it right now. Aha, number 3. Number 4, nice. Barry. Oh shoot, okay. Get down, sir. Barry. No, get down. Barry. Sorry guys, he was getting into my stuff on one of my little tables, and I don't need him knocking everything over. So, I had to shoo him away. Okay. Now. I've had that happen once before also, where I couldn't move something because, or I couldn't dig up something because it was too close to an item. don't see any more gold spots, only white and blue.
I had no idea how far I'd go.
Got it. Nice. I would love to be able to have some algae as like a secondary item that I can store, but I know that after this event's going to be over, I'm just going to lose everything because it's not going to come up again for me to be able to fish, which is sad if you think about it. Okay. Alright, let's go.
This place is the cat's pajamas.
That's where I'm surprised Goofy and Oswald will hang around more often. They're so similar. After all, nobody in his right mind says cat's pajamas anymore. Not unless you're going to like a party where you're supposed to be dressing up like a, you know, a time period type situation. (1920s, 1930s). How many did I need? 5 of everything. Okay, I want to make sure. I did that one time. I got 5 of everything, and then it turned out that I need 6 of this and 10 of that. I'm like, oy vey. That's weird. The fiber is not coming up as a. Oh, is this what? Yeah, this is what they want. I'm thinking fabric, not fiber. Brain dead. Okay. Hey, sir. Okay. Ah, she's just down below. Nice. I hate how this cape clips to the outfit.
I'd like to speak with you.
Okay, there we go. Now watch, she gives it back to me to make the necklaces out of.
Oh, hello.
Here's everything we need for the Moontide glow necklaces. Thank you. I'll make 3 of them that you can hand out to the other villagers.
Oh, right.
Then we can look for Miko's paw prints. And also wear the necklaces when we attend this celestial celebration. Ah,
It
that's
feels
pretty.
like something's about to happen. Something exciting.
I would think that we would have one ourselves. Mickey! No, 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 not the snake. Mickey, get back over here. Okay.
Hiya, pal.
Okay, need to give you... Oh.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, no, not Mickey, Mike. Oh. Mike Wazowski. Duh, 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 duh. Such an idiot. Okay, where is Mike Wazowski? There's Cindy. Ah, they're up there. Nice. Okay.
Everyone I've met here has become a friend.
Okay. Perfect.
We have so much to talk about.
Necklace for me? How kind of you. Pocahontas and I are looking for Miko. And this necklace helps his paw prints glow bright. Oh. Then I'll be sure to look for them. I remember Miko. He's very sweet and rather mischievous.
I hope to see you again soon.
Remember.
Okay. Okay, Wally's down now. Mike went back up. Wally, hate for you to dance, buddy, but I need you to do me a favor and hang on to this. Pocahontas and I need your help, Wally. Please wear this necklace. And let us know if you see any glowing paw prints. Directive? Yes, directive. This is your new directive. Look for paw prints. And he's about to blow. Oh, nope, there it goes. Why, Mike? I have no idea.
I so admire how kind and courageous everyone is.
And Mike, too. I mean, where's he supposed to wear it? He's all head.
Oh.
You don't eat the necklace, Mike. This will help us find Pocahontas' raccoon friend, Miko. If you see any glowing paw prints while wearing it, please tell Pocahontas. You can count on me.
Goodness, it must be close to midnight.
So that's a weird thing. You would think that both her and I would be wearing them so we could be able to track the animal down better, not giving it to everybody and their brother. But maybe that's just me overthinking things.
The valley stars are different somehow.
In the Curse Cave. Well, yeah, they always are. I don't like the way the beach is looking right now. It looks like it's... the sun is about to come up. And that shouldn't be the case. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's only 9 o'clock here. See? Okay. Maybe it's just me, but it just looks too bright on that end. You can't even see the stars. Like, everything else is pitch black, but the shoreline is too bright. Especially for this time at night. I mean, the only way we're looking at that is it as if the sun had just gone down. Which, I thought that was the east side of the island. The sun sets in the west. So unless the island is... Hold on. Be right back. In reverse? See, the problem is we don't have a compass. And the map doesn't come with like a standard compass symbol. Then you know which side is which. But I would assume that this is the east side and this is the west side. So the sun would set in this side and come up on this side. So the only reason why it'd be brighter over here if the sun is getting ready to come up at 9 o'clock at night, where I'm at, that isn't the case.
Oh.
I made one more Moontide glow necklace that I thought you could wear, Seamus. Well, thank you. I was hoping you would. If you wear something dark in color, how would that work? They make the glow even brighter. That just seems ridiculous to wear that I have to wear black to make the outfit
Anna.
or to make
That
the thing glow
means
better.
goodbye.
It's kind of a silly situation. Okay. Okay. I gotta get rid of this stuff. Okay, you know what? No. There we go. Doesn't quite work together, does it? Oh well, you'll have to do. That's brown. Oh, that had the necklace, though. I don't have just a straight black shirt. So unless I make one up in the store. It's actually burgundy. Get rid of the gloves. Okay. And there we go. How the little Dickens went through that, I have no idea. Really? Surprised they didn't knock over the houses. Are you going to Donald's house? Yeah, I know the prop pins actually lead to Donald's house. I'm going to have to remove it. You think Miko's in the ocean? Well... While you gave out the moonglow necklaces, I spoke to Merlin about Miko's disappearance. And what did he say? He thinks that if the Moontide glow swept me away on the winds, maybe it did it did the same for Miko into the water. Can raccoons swim? Is he okay? Don't worry, Miko is a very good swimmer. And Merlin explained that the Moontide glow has a magic of its own. It likely created somewhere to keep Miko safe. We need to find a way to get to him, but I'm not sure how. I'll head back to Merlin and ask him more about this. Okay, until then though, I'm sorry. Oh, yep, she's right behind. Donald, we're gonna have to move your house temporarily. We'll dock it right there. Oh goodness, look at that bad boy. Donald! Okay. That's just such a cool scene. Alright, Merlin. Where are you, you old goat? Oh, there you are.
All right now, we have work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello.
Okay, so let's do the raccoon return first. Sammy, I've heard news that there's a magic afoot, all to do with this upcoming celestial celebration. Pocahontas said traces of Miko have been spotted in the valley once again. That raccoon once ate every ingredient in my apothecary drawer. Sort of. We tracked him to the docks, but his paw prints disappeared, heading off the end. I don't see. I don't see him in the water. Help me, all wisest of wizards. No, I'm gonna go with this one. I like this. You nearly need ass, sighed Seamus. Unlike Ursula or Mother Gothel, I don't go in for all of that flattery nonsense. Now then, the Moontide glow always brings about strange magic that ebbs and flows with the tides. When the glow reaches its peak at the height of the celestial celebration, so does the magic. I believe the high tide of the magic scooped up Miko and is holding him somewhere that isn't in the water, but is of the water. Do you follow? Yeah, I follow. How do we miss you? You must craft a special animal-safe raccoon bait for Miko's from with Miko's favorite foods. Blah, I couldn't speak there for a minute. And fish for him where you last saw the footprints. Be sure to fish for him at the peak of the celestial celebration when the magic is most powerful. A moment too late, and we'll have to wait another year to rescue the poor fellow.
There you are.
Oh boy. That does not sound good. Alright, boom. Okay. Sorry, Bunny. Got things to do. No time to play. Figures.
I'd like to speak with you. Let's do something fun.
I made a raccoon bait. This will safely catch Miko without hurting him. Thank you. Follow me to the docks in Dazzle Beach. We must get Miko back before the Moontide glow's magic fades. If not, I worry we'll have missed our chance. Well, yeah,
We'll
that's
see
the
each
whole
other
idea.
again soon.
Yeah. I kind of made this area a little hard to get around. I might need to reposition things.
I see.
Are you ready,
All
Seamus?
right.
Of course. Let's get Miko back.
Let's do this again. Oh.
Hurrah!
Huh?
Huzzah! Sammy, there's something stuck in Miko's tail. Looks like a note.
Anna. That
Okay.
means...
Let's see what this note says, shall we? Okay. Sammy. I thought I'd keep this raccoon as another companion. But he bit me and ate all the snacks in my hideout. Good riddance, the Realm Weaver. P.S. I'll be seeing you, but will you see me? Hee hee hee. Okay, now, this is the first that we hear of the Realm Keeper. I mentioned earlier during the beginning of the episode that a new door is going to be opening up in the castle, but not one of the regular Realm doors. It's going to be on the bottom floor opposite the one where Mickey's special workroom is. It's going to be on the opposite side. That those potted plants that are there are going to move out of the way, and there's going to be a door back there, and we're going to have to figure out how to open it to get into it. And discover more about this Realm Weaver. Right now, nobody knows whether he's a good person or a bad person. As far as I know, but it hasn't come out yet. I don't think the storyline is fully developed quite yet on that one. But I know Dreamlight or Game Op is supposed to be dripping this stuff for a while on this Realm Weaver situation. So we'll see what happens when it happens, I guess. Okay. Now, I need to go talk to Pocahontas, which she took off on me again. There she is. You know, I had Ursula's necklace on me the entire time, but I might have to keep this one on. I like this one a lot.
I could use your help.
Another companion? Hideout? This note is sure strange. Who's the Realm Weaver? No idea, but it sounds like there's someone troublesome. Perhaps Realm Weaver is a trickster. No matter what, I'll need to keep an eye out for more clues about who or what they are. I'm sure you'll solve the mystery. Just remember to follow your path and listen with your heart.
Huh?
Sammy, I want to thank you for helping me with the Cecil celebration. and for bringing Miko back to the valley. We didn't even have the celebration. That's interesting. Before I finish this conversation, as you guys know, I've mentioned it many times, I have watched Oscar's Cozy Corner because he's another content creator who pretty much does he does other cozy games, but he does a lot of Dreamlight Valley. And pretty much every week, he goes through the store items and looks at all the new store items, stuff that comes out. And he kind of does like a yay or nay situation with that. But when we're getting ready to get new content or new situations or like a drop like this happens, he will come out before everything hits, discussing what's going on, making predictions what we might get for the next update and blah, blah, blah. I mean, we already know pretty much who's coming. The next update that's coming, it will be having to do with Hercules. Now, whether it's Hercules and Meg or Phil, we don't know. But we know we are getting Hercules. So when we start getting closer and closer to when that event happens, he'll start making speculations on what we might see as far as store items, clothing items, housing items, that kind of stuff, and get an idea what the star path might be. And then as things start getting drip feeded to us, we start seeing the trailers. He'll go over the trailers and look at all this stuff and blah 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 blah. And then afterwards, he has a friend of his who basically data mines the game. So after the content is dropped and the store path is open everywhere, he'll go through and he'll do one of the floating islands and he'll put out all of the content that is to come or that is out currently, and you'll be able to see what it looks like in actual practice as far as clothing, as far as housing items, as far as the houses, blah blah blah. Everything will be out for you guys, and you can see what everything looks like. So you can decide whether you want to get it or not, if it's a store bought item, or what the item is from the star path and stuff. So he does a very comprehensive overview of everything that's happening, and I really do enjoy his stuff. And he was talking about the Realm Weaver and whether or not it's going to be a good entity, a bad entity, or something in between. So I'm sure he'll have more on this. But one of the things he was talking about is that we've had a lot of celebrations. Every time it seems like we have a new character hit the valley, they have to have some kind of celebration. When Aurora was here, well, actually, no. First up, let's start off with Snow White. When we first get the new area and Snow White shows up, she wants to have this big old celebration to welcome everybody back to, Okay, Ursula, calm down. Welcome everybody back to Wish Valley Ranch. Has you get everything all nice and decorated stuff so we can have this nice little celebration. Blah, 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 blah. When Aurora was brought in, just before that one, at the end of this last event for that realm, when she was in the valley finally all together, she wanted to have a princess day. So she wanted all the other princesses and stuff and you to join in on this, so-called Princess Day and have kind of a little party with everybody, a nice little celebration with just the princesses. Then, of course, like I said, Cinderella comes up, and now Cinderella wants to have a ball. So we have to have a big old celebration for that. When we had that special quest for Beauty and the Beast, so they wanted to celebrate their love, we had to do a little dance celebration. We had to have that, ballroom sequence set up over there in the valley so they can dance and do what have you. And we have all different people come in, of course, to celebrate, their love for each other and blah, blah. It's like, oh my God, that's all we're getting is celebration, celebration, celebration. Really? Can you guys not think of something new and exciting? Does everybody have to come in with a celebration? So, of course, when he heard that Pocahontas was doing this Moontide Celestial Celebration, it was like, oh God, not another one. But we just skipped over the whole celebration. You put down the stuff. I mean, sure, we had the little, stage thingy so that for the performance and stuff like that. But that was only supposed to be leading into the Moontide Glow celebration. Putting down the lights and the banner and everything, that was supposed to be for the celebration itself, and we didn't even have a celebration. So now my character is saying celebration is amazing. What was amazing? We didn't do anything. We had one event. The main event wasn't even here. We rescued Miko and that was it? That was our celebration? Wow. So, I hope he was pleasantly pleased with that shocking display of situation. That was so funny. Okay, let's get back to the story. Sorry for ranting like that. The celebration was amazing. We should be proud of what we have done. I hope you'll spend time with Miko. He seems to trust you, and his trust is hard to earn. I'm flattered. I should say I am honored. You should be. Or I'm sure Miko will be too. Oh, Sammy, I have something for you. Consider it a small token of our friendship. I hope we can go do more adventures together soon.
Remember, even miracles take a little time.
And this is the new outfit they have. I love this outfit. It kind of looks
wonderful,
a little feminine, but I think it can be unisex. I'll have to see how it looks. Okay, so that takes care of that. We need to talk to Merlin. But let's see what this new outfit looks like, shall we? Okay, so yeah, it comes with the earrings. I don't know if I'm going to wear those. Yeah, see yeah. Earrings too much. We need a decent shirt to go with this. I don't like the one I'm wearing. That kind of works. These wouldn't be bad either, the Western style, because it does kind of go with that theme. I don't know if yellow is quite the right color. The tank top was nice otherwise. Crop top. If I was going female, I would say yes. I know lots of guys like to wear the crop top, but I don't know. That's not really me. I'm not a crop top person. I don't know if that one works. Maybe the blue plaid? I don't know, I think collared works. I don't know if it's what I want though. I thought I had another shirt like the black one I had originally. Oh, the white one. That's what I was thinking of. That kind of works, but I think blue would be a better choice. I just don't have a blue in the color I like that's a full shirt. Oh, maybe that one. Yep, I think that works. But not the earrings. I mean, I know some guys do like wearing earrings like that. It doesn't work for me.
But I have...
Actually, bingo. Okay. Now, let's go find Mr. Merlin. He's in the valley or the plaza, of course. Probably by the museum pieces. Oh, speaking of, I need to check and see if the next section of the museum opened up yet.
Once you can navigate by the stars, they'll always guide you home.
Well, hello?
Greetings, my friends. Okay, floating island festival. Ah, Seamus, I must alert you on something new and, shall I say, rather exciting happening with the floating islands.
Peculiar.
Would it surprise you to know that they appear to have a will of their own? Honestly, everything around here is pretty magical.
That's the stuff.
My thoughts exactly. Now then, the islands seem to have changed in line with the seasons, and perhaps even your dreams. And a new one has appeared in the sky over Dreamlight Valley. Follow me and I will show you how to pay it a visit.
Wow,
Thank you.
I wish all my friends
Okay,
could
let's
see
come
this
over
place.
here first, and we're going to open this up and get her note because... Oh, no, not the house. I don't want the monster house. I want the mailbox. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. If you're returning to the show, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new to the channel, again, thank you guys so much for choosing me. I appreciate it. Okay. So just more food for the critter. Okay. Merlin, where'd you go? Oh, there he is.
Oh, hello.
Take a look here. A special portal will transport you straight to the newest island. It's quite nice, you know, and filled with mysteries to solve. Why? You may even collect some useful
Quite
items.
miraculous.
I suppose you could call it a floating festival of sorts. I can't wait to visit the festival for myself.
Ah, stupendous.
Well then, use the portal and explore the festivals, Sammy. I dare say the fun, magic, and mystery await you. Now remember, floating festivals only appear for a short time, but don't worry, my calculations suggest that they will appear quite often.
Off with you now. Lots to do, lots to do.
Sammy, you're right, seem to be troubled. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is absolutely insane. Pocahontas and I were pulled Miko out of the weird ocean portal during this celestial celebration. He had a note attached to his fur. It's for someone called the Realm Weaver? How curious! The handwriting calls to mind a curious figure from the valley's past. What kind of a figure? Blasted? I can't seem to recall. I do remember they were somewhat of a trickster and quite close to you in your youth.
I do.
I wonder. Sammy, this morning I noticed that a new door appeared in Dreamlight Castle. It could be that these two particular peculiarities are connected. I almost can get that word out for a second. Why don't you investigate the door inside the Dream Castle? And then we can compare our observations. It's just inside the entryway of the castle. Search to the left. I'll see. And you'll soon see. Okay, well, first we're going to do this. A tangled web. Yeah, that's a tangled web, right? So that did come up right away, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, look, it's a Tinkerbell. I don't have any bamboo for you. I don't know if she likes berries. Nope, she don't like berries. Okay. What's this? Read. Okay. An elegant but hasty hand has written some curious riddles here. The lion looks to its own reflection. The people look to another. The crow looks to no one, only for bright blooms. Okay, so we turn that there. The people look to one another. Oh, so I gotta make sure these two are facing each other. Come on. I think I need to face that thing over there. And okay. I don't know. That's I think the crow is still off. It's hard to tell because I don't know where he wants me to look, because this is lit up. So imagine that's what it wants me to look at, but it's hard to get him to look in that direction because he doesn't quite turn facing that area. He faces a little off, if you can see from the tail feathers. Oops. What did I just pick up? Oh. That was it. A topiary horse. Okay. So, whatever it was I was looking at, he was looking at over here, I guess, so it's a light. So everybody was set up. Okay, interesting. This is kind of cool. I think this was part of one of the river sets. Oh, and that's the pixie dust balloon. Is one of the Nomis. There's another Nomi. I wonder if I have to pay. I probably have to pay attention to those. Huh? 1, 2, 3. Ah, this is that house. Looks kind of cool in practical use. This one we have. This one I have. This one I don't have. That's 4? There's 5 there. Six. Seven. Yeah, my calculations are still correct. Eight. Hmm. 9. 10. Eleven. Supply the repairs. The festival fountain have not arrived. We may have to gather supplies ourselves. Hardwood, softwood, and 20 bamboo. Springy bamboo? That must be what I have on me, right? Yes. I'm gonna have to get some wood. Yeah, it works. Okay, so I see 11 of those bad boys, but I'm not seeing a puzzle that goes with it. Oh, I didn't see this before. What's in here? A memory. What kind of memory? Uh-huh. So depending on the time of week will depend on what she wants. It is Wednesday, so she wants sunflowers. So I'll need to return to her with sunflowers. This is going to be a puzzle in itself. They keep changing directions, I think. Nope, same direction. I just don't know what it means. Wrong way. Well, I can't really look up much. Doesn't give me that option to look up that high. Okay, let us go find some flowers. And, oh, you know what? There's one right here. Can I grab this? No. No. Okay. Fine by me, I guess. We'll get the hardwood and softwood. We're gonna have to wait on the bamboo. That sounds like something that could take a while to collect, because I think only so much is gonna appear every single day. So we're gonna have to wait. Now, as always, you can use the teleport button here to teleport back into the thing. Also, when you hit the map, I'm assuming it teleports you back. I don't know if you can use... Yeah, you should be able to use that to teleport back out again. Okay, so I need to... Oh, let's give her the flower first. Alright, she's happy. I'm assuming we have to make her happy X amount of days. Like with the last time we had a special somebody. Yeah, 4 days. And that will tell us where we're looking for and where we have to dig for whatever it is she wants us to find. Now let's come back over here. Okay, now that's all we have is the 3. We're gonna have to wait for more to spring up. Oh, there's another one. Now, what I learned last time... That's Khan's sword, by the way. What I learned last time during the festival is that the items that spring up on in the area that we're supposed to use, like because we were supposed to collect stuff to make the hot chocolate for the winter one. Those items would regrow every, I think, like 10 to 15 minutes, something like that. So if you stay in the game long enough, you should be able to return and collect more stuff. But if you only come back once a day, then you're only getting the items once per day. Which is why I have a ton of chocolate stored up in my house right now, because I try to make sure I come back as many times as I possibly could to try to make sure I got as many of the items needed. Okay, so so we saw one mystery. We solved that mystery, and now we need to fix this one to solve that third mystery. Again, like I said, this is probably going to take us a couple of days, because you can see that the print had 4 slots. So we're going to have to wait 4 days. So yeah, so that puzzle's completed. And you can see there's the water fountain, and there is the Tinkerbell capybara. In 3 days, probably right after, before we finish her off, this one will open up. That one will open up next week. And then that one slightly after. About 5 days afterwards. So we have a bit of a wait. So we have to wait 3 days, 4 days, and 5 days between the two sequences. So, but yeah, that's about all we can do here tonight. And I'll be sure to let you guys know what all the items are once we return to Dreamlight Valley for the next update. Now, let's go check on this. It also depends on how this plays out. If this is going to play out like once every so often, kind of like from what we're being told, and I don't know if this is true, I haven't heard this or read this anything from Game Loft, but what a lot of people were saying is that Olaf's museum is supposed to open up 2 sections during every major update. So until we get the early summer update event, nothing is supposed to happen in his area. Now, since I haven't gone in there and looked with this update, I don't know if anything's changed, so we need to go in there and check that out too before we leave and see what's necessary. Now, let's come over here. Like I said, the trees have now been moved out of the way, the bushes. Kind of like what happened over here, but now you can see that the one bush is moved aside so we can get over to Mickey's thing over here. So now we gotta figure out what this is. So we have this cracked area, and apparently we're going to need three pieces of a puzzle. Yep. I didn't mean to do that. I just want to take a picture. Yep. That was exactly what he wanted me to do. Take a photo. Now let's return to Merlin and find out what his take on all this is. Blast it all. Alright, Merlin. Ah, here we come. Practically running. It's quite spry for an old man, don't you think?
I can see into the future, so I know you should come talk to me.
Sammy, you found the strange door. Your photo confirms it's real for all of us. Wizards sometimes perceive things others cannot. You know. Yeah, I said that wrong, sorry. Wizards sometimes perceive things others cannot, you know. Clearly, that is not the case here. What do you make of this Dreamweaver's door? Well, the door was already... No. The door wasn't there, was it? I don't remember if the door was there. I think there was a door frame, but no door. You think the Realm Weaver put that door there? I do. But how they did it, and for what purpose, must be investigated. As we cannot yet unlock the door, I suggest you stay alert for more signs as to who this Realm Weaver is and what they want. The clearer our picture becomes of this mystery, of this mysterious being in the valley's shadows, the closer we are to solving this new mystery. Keep your eyes open for more clues, especially as villagers return to the valley. Not to worry, Sammy. We'll solve this puzzle yet.
Bravo!
See, so that gives me a idea that the next clue is not going to happen until the summer event, the early summer event. And then when the late summer event happens, that's when we should get the second half of the quest. There she is. I want to put Miko attached to her. What I've learned recently.
Let's do something fun. Oh, hello.
That I can assign a pet to somebody, but if I need that pet and I assign them to me, they will come to me, but when I release them, they will go back to the assigned person. So I don't have to constantly return to them and reassign the pet, which is really nice. Okay, oh, what am I doing? I want to go back up here to Olaf's place. So let's see. Has anything changed? No.
Oh, so glad you made it.
Yeah, see, there's nothing different.
Hands down, this is the best day of my life.
So we are going to have to wait to find out how the rest of these doors open up. I hate having to wait. If it was like every week or every 2 weeks, I wouldn't mind. But the fact that they're making us wait so long to solve this mystery is kind of a drag. Because quite honestly, it's going to take forever to see this to fruition. And that I am not overly happy with.
Hi there, pal.
Ugh. Hey, Goof. Okay,
Now this is a regular Bella Notte.
now the others I will keep.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. Now, I had moved Merida's house. I had it here in the bind because that's where we meet her. But because of how her story is set up, you know, how the movie Brave is set up, and it seems to be more like having to do with forests and mountains and blah blah, just, you know, outdoor wilderness stuff. I moved her up to where the ruins are, because I figured that would work better with her house, because, you know, castle ruins are a thing, especially, you know, Scotland, Ireland. When there's ever a major war, the castle breaks down. So I thought putting her village there, or putting her house there with the ruin stuff, would fit in nicer with her thing. I believe I also moved Aurora's house, and we can check that out in a few minutes. But I wanted to bring you guys over here, as this is where I put the new location for the Naboo house. And you can see a little droid up there working away. And of course, this is the general set. You have these beautiful windows. You have the R2-D2 interactive hologram. The table. The bed. I like the little light behind it over here. And of course, the big old couch seating area. But other than that, yeah, I just got rid of the rest of the windows and just made it a single room house, because there really wasn't a lot of content. Of course, I didn't decorate the roof yet because I didn't think about it at the time. I hadn't I didn't think about it at the time because it wasn't a thing yet. When I put this house up, there wasn't that. There wasn't an offering to put, you know, stuff on the ceiling. The ceilings were still white. So, there we go. Give it a little color. Okay, so that is the Star Wars Naboo house and its new location. Now, I do have to apologize for any messes. I haven't really been in this area looking around for stuff. So Flynn's house is still here. Eugene. But like I said, I moved Aurora's home from this area. We then travel this way. There is my other player home right there. The little teapot house. Of course, you brought the Stonehenge-esque style canyon stones over here. Because again, like I said, here is Merida's house. Right next to the big castle ruins there. And of course, these ones right in this area. Again, I thought that fit a lot nicer and really brought more to the area than what was looking like beforehand. Ink. When I get these two leveled up, I'm going to go ahead and put Miko with me so I can get him raised up. Actually, let's take everything because the mushrooms I could use. And of course, down there's the Alice in Wonderland stuff still. And of course, Maleficent is still all by herself. I almost thought about moving one of the houses up here, but it's like, who would I move? Considering that Eugene was kind of tortured by Maleficent, you don't want to move her house, or his house here. That would just be a bad idea. I mean, I guess I could move Merida, but I don't know if she'd be happy being next to Maleficent any more than anyone else would. Up, ad break, I didn't see that. And Aurora definitely is not going anywhere near. Up, there's some more ink. Oh, of course, it's all down below. Primary. It always works that way. When this area ends up full of ink, it's always in that lower section, that special area, where this can't reach. Which means I always have to do it manually. So one of the reasons why I hate coming over here sometimes is like because the special areas where they have the puzzle pieces or that seems to be the part that's always affected. Which means I have to do everything by hand. Which is just A1 annoying. Alice's house, of course, works.
Many happy faces since ice cream day at the orphanage.
And of course, Alice's house works better here with all the teacups and all the crazy stuff that's going on. You know, honestly, I'm trying to remember what I did with Aurora's house. Quite honestly. Yep, it's already in this valley. Where? I do not know. There's the stables. I don't know why I would have put it in here, but it's the only places I haven't explored yet. Not seeing it. Hmm. So where is her house? This is bizarre. I'm trying to think. I honestly do not remember where I put the house. Oh, it's right there. Silly me. I put it where the Naboo house was when I moved it the first time. Because I placed it over here uh, in this little court area, but then when we got uh, Tiana's palace as well as Remy's restaurant over here, I decided to move her palace here, so I had both restaurants near each other, and then Scrooge's is over there. So I had moved the Naboo house back over here in the back section. But it didn't quite work with the theming and everything else with the shops and stuff. So I decided I wanted to move it someplace else where it was more quiet and had a little more of an open space. So I moved all the stuff that was over there. In fact, I gotta put that tavern back down again. But I moved all the stuff that was over there with Merida, picked everything up, and then I moved the Naboo house over there, and then I put her house here. Because, you know, where the tree branches out from the house, kind of works alongside the theming of the bookshelves. Or the book, yeah, one of the bookshelf house, trees and stuff. So I just thought it looked better. And matched that theme a lot more. Okay. The planes. Now this is between all the what have you. So again, major changes over here. And again, I do apologize for any messes and stuff that we have. So again, we put the hyenas next to Scar. Hello, Scar. Looks like he's coming out now.
Never turn your back on me.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, like I said, so we have his whole area over here. But then we have that house I told you about that's in the store right now. Up in here with the furniture set that we saw. Plus some other themed items that went along with the kind of Moroccan theme. I wanted kind of that aspect of the desert and stuff. Since Wally's garden can go in each area, Wally has his personal garden over here, again, near where he lives. Plus we have this other garden section over there, so Wally has lots of plants he can look after. And then him and Eve are living, of course, side by side of each other as always. Now, the whole photo op thing was supposed to be a celebration of what you call your desert haven. So you wanted something that looked, you know, that gave you the theme of being out in the desert. And the whole cowboy thing, whatever that one is, looks kind of weird to me. I'm like, okay, we're supposed to be doing desert. I guess that works okay, but most cowboys don't work out in the desert. I mean, Texas, I guess there is a lot of desert area. But you have to make sure that it's arid or is it arid? You have to make sure there's enough moisture for crops and stuff, because you can't have crops in the desert, and you can't feed cattle if there's no grass. Well, cattle, sheep, whatever. You can't feed your animals if there's no grass. You're having to buy hay in tons would be very, very costly because you can't have it grow naturally, so you can't cut it up yourself. So you can see the requirements: 1 outdoors, 3 lavish, 3 calm, and 2 wondrous. And so I use my build here to take care of all those requirements. I always hate the fact that we get more dark than the light. I think it should be more even aspects of how much light and how much dark you get. But that's just me. Hey, Eve.
Wally?
Yes, Wally here somewhere. And then, of course, the marketplace still is my marketplace. Which you're about to visit. So, Goofy Stall is over here. Then the flowers that Beast offers over here, of course, is the meat stand that Gaston has. Of course, there is Kristoff's shop. There's Aladdin's Jewels, Gianna's food cart, and of course Mulan's teas. And then these over here are just some of the other carts and stuff that's in the area. I mean, I had another couple other stuff over here as far as some of the things. Like, I probably could get rid of that tent. Actually, I still have one more of these. That's what I'm looking for. And then this one, and the Weaver I removed originally. Hold on, I'm gonna... I guess I could put the tent in back. I like having these tents in back like that, because it gives you this... kind of an idea that you're, you know... no. No, actually, yeah, see, I already have one of these out. I don't really need a second one. I think I grabbed that second one just because, I don't know if I can. Oh, no, I want to get rid of the Aladdin part. There it is. Yeah, 'cause I can't do anything with this. Well, I can always remove that tree. Oh no, I can't move it any further forward. Or back, I guess I should say. It only moves back and forth. Bummer. I don't want to move that far forward because everything is already in line. That kind of throws things off a little bit. Okay, we'll put it over there as a separate entity. And this way we can turn the tent slightly that way. And so, like, those people, like, who are in some of these other stalls who have to have a place to sleep, you know, they have their tents they can go into. And the rest of these people, because these are all our villagers, they all have homes they can shuttle off to. Alright, Mr. Goof.
Good to see you.
Take this off my hand, will you? There we go. So this is our new marketplace. There's a bit of change here and there to get some ideas, you know, new things in here and stuff. In fact, I probably could spread that out now. Okay, no, I can't. I'll need to move this over a tad bit more. There we go. And then this way, the person who sells the rugs also sells these things because they have the little rug right there as well. I mean, I could always get rid of this pirate ship. I kind of like having it there, but yeah.
We have to stop Ursula from taking control of this valley.
Oh, Ursula's fine, dear. I have her under control. For now. Okay. So, that's the new marketplace. So, like I said, that's the whole of this area. I really haven't made too many other changes. I know there's like other parts and stuff that you can put together for the Pixie Acres and of course the Gulch over here. But it's a matter of, do I really want to load everything up with all these additional houses and structures and what have you, or do I want to have it continually be open and make it available when new stuff happens and new things come in? I want to add more stuff, you know? Because I've done that before. I'd load everything up with all kinds of stuff, try to get everything all nice and decorated and blah blah blah, and then I have to play someone's house down, and now I have to move a ton of crap out of the way, just so I can put the old stuff. Isn't, or is it with the veggies? It is, and that one's full. I think these are all pretty much full, yeah. That's why this back chest is here. Come on, go through. What else I have? Sand. Sand should be over there. Perfect. Okay. Other than that, like I said, not too much else has changed. Everything's pretty much the way it is. I will have to do a whole new walkthrough video, so I can have that for the channel, showcasing the new valley. And then I'll have to do one for each of the other 3 areas as well. As you guys can see, there's a lot to look at. I would have to get everything cleaned up, though. In any case, I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the show. I appreciate it. Hope everybody had a great time. And hopefully you guys will come back for more. As always, a big shout out to my friend Mysterious CW3 for stopping and hanging out. And for the water break. And as always, just being a wonderful person and being here. As well as everybody else who stopped in and hung out with me for a while. I always appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out in my channel, in my stream, and just lurking and enjoying yourselves. I hope everyone had a good time. Now, as always, I will be back tomorrow with day 1 of the 4 days of gaming with my nephew, of course, that Gamer Guy 113. That guy. So make sure you're following me here, twitch.tv/TheRatsCast, for more fun and games. Make sure you're following all of the socials so you know what's going on at any given time. At cyperrat on Twitter, at TheRatsCast, Instagram on Threads, and on BlueSky.Social. That's where I post pretty much every time I'm ready to go live. So if there's going to be any changes or cancellation to the scheduling, that's usually the place you're going to find out ahead of time. I also post a lot of gaming news and other gaming related information, as well as some other fun stuff here and there. So go check that out, please, and thank you. Always stay in the know. Now, I will say this once again. If you want to catch more of Disney Dreamlight Valley, because like I said, I do have a ton of stuff that I do here, and a lot of it you probably missed, especially the 6 years I've been playing this game. You can catch all of that fun stuff over on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/TheRatsCast. I got tons of games, tons of content, all kinds of fun stuff. Go check it out, please, and thank you. If you're watching this already on YouTube after the fact, thank you, of course, for being here and being part of the show. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you guys as well. And hopefully we'll see you guys all in the next episode. Whether you're watching it live here on Twitch or watching it after the fact over on YouTube. Either way, I appreciate it. I also appreciate it if you guys please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, because it's really important that you guys do those things. I know it seems like a hassle because everybody asks you to do it, but it takes a few seconds and it really helps out the streamers, especially if you're really enjoying the content of the people you're watching. It's really, really helpful. So please make sure you do those things, especially for my small little channel, which really could use the help right now. Other than that, guys, thank you guys again so much. I appreciate you so very, very much. I cannot say it enough times. And I hope to see you guys all very soon on the next episode of the Rathcast. Until then, though, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.